Welcome back to the Tahoe Real Estate Show. We're joined again with Chris and John. John, we're talking about CPAs and tax returns, and really it's not something you sit there and go, geez, how does that affect you?
Like going to the dentist.
Absolutely.
It's not exciting
Sometimes
stuff.
worse.
You offer a range of services, though, however, that are really beneficial and help people financially plan and actually savings. What are some of the services?
Well, kind of what we do and kind of how I think our firm is different is we try to act as a coordinator for the client, so they're not out trying to do all this stuff on their own. I mean, if they're thinking about getting incorporated, we get them set up with an attorney. If they need a living will or a trust, we get an estate attorney involved. If they need a insurance coverage, we know insurance people to put them in touch with. If they need a retirement plan set up, we get involved with that. So we're it's kind of like a football team, and we're the coordinator, they're the owner, head coach, and our job is to say, okay, these are all the plays you can run in your financial life, and we sit down with them and map out, kind of come up with a game plan of, how they should be executed, and then be involved with making sure that they're connecting with each of these people they should be, so that at the end of the day, the play gets running.
Well, and also the other thing is we try to get them set up with a good accounting system. I mean, a lot of small businesses that if they don't have the good accounting, it's really hard for them to make good management decisions, like running a business blind, really. And so what we try to do is get them really trained up on how to use software. In today's world, everyone has good access to software. I mean, QuickBooks has been around for a while now, and it's pretty simple to use, although we found that a lot of times people will get it and they don't necessarily know about some of the finer points, and we can go in and help business owners get set up, whether it's going to be them doing it, a spouse, or one of their employees doing it. We can designate somebody that's going to take care of that, and we'll train them on all the finer points, the shortcuts and things like that will help them make it so that it's not such a frustrating experience. QuickBooks was made for the non-accountant, so it's something that most people can pick up, and we've found that it's been very easy to teach people how to use that, and it works out really well because it allows us to be able to provide them more information or more advice, because we're able to look at their information instead of getting it like through a checkbook, or somebody's bringing in a bag or a box of stuff, or it's just hard to really to give somebody advice if they don't really know where they're at during the year, and the QuickBooks allows for that to happen.
I think one of the things that made me feel very comfortable with coming to you, John, is you're very civically minded. You're very active and involved in the community and a lot of the businesses. You guys are working with the local chamber on a grant from the state. What's all that about, and what's involved there?
Yeah, that's a really cool program that they've got set up now, where it's called the Tahoe Tactical Team. There's a bunch of really good professionals here in Tahoe that have all joined in to really help small businesses, especially new small businesses, get off the ground. I mean, everybody knows that during, in the past, during recessions, it was always leading to the next wave of new businesses. Well, this one's been tougher to get through because there's not a lot of access to money like there was in the past. And so folks that have wanted to start their own thing or start their own business have had a harder time doing that. I just met with somebody this morning, actually, that's in that situation, and all they need is a little bit of help to be able to get services for like a website or marketing or accounting services like ours, or legal, or this whole bunch of different things. There's a whole bunch of professionals in this Tahoe Tactical Team that are going to help out and provide their services, and then the grant goes ahead and pays for some of those services, so the business owner doesn't have to pay for them. The business owner has to qualify for the program, and there's some things you have to go through, but to do that, but it certainly is well worth it if somebody looking to really start their own business, or that just getting off the ground. It'd be worth it to call the Tahoe Chamber and find out more about this, because they might qualify for it and get some of these services where basically they're not paying for them.
Okay, we've also got your number and your website on the screen, so if they have additional questions they can call you. One topic that's really affected local person and the economy here lately has been the real estate market. You mind after the break if I ask you some more information on that particular topic?
Sounds good. That's a question that we're getting probably more than anything else lately.
Okay.
Is real estate related questions.
All right, stay tuned. More of the Tahoe Real Estate Show right after the break.